All right, Michael Berry Show listeners in Baton Rouge and also Nashville, and to a much lesser extent, places I don't care about so much like San Antonio, Houston, and Portland. Well, they're all places in between. It's time for your college football update. Listen, the game of the week was easily Alabama versus Michigan. Now, what made this game so special is that Nick Saban got to prepare for about 3 months for a fat guy named Brady Hoke from Michigan and some quarterback named Bernard Robinson. The very first thing I noticed when this game got started was that Michigan was wearing yellow pants, which I thought was a good idea because no doubt after about 5 minutes, they were whizzing all over themselves when they saw how bad it was going to be. And sure enough, they got a whooping like never before. The devil was whipping his wife with a warm washcloth. When that went down there at that game that they had with the guy with the skeleton face that owns the Cowboys in his little stadium up there. Now, the other games of note that I want to tell you about is Oregon and USC. Oregon showed that they were classless by beating up on Arkansas State. Arkansas State was just trying to go in there and be real friendly and all and play Oregon, and they hung 50 on them on the first half. And of other note that I noticed from that game, it looks like they're wearing mirrors on their helmets now. Why don't you get a real uniform like Alabama has and quit trying to gussy it up with new uniforms every year to take away the real attention to the fact that you can't beat an SEC team. Now to USC, I like their quarterback, real, God-fearing guy, reads the good book and all, but they beat up on a bunch of nobodies as well. So congratulations, Pac-10, for beating up on nobodies and having your men kiss other men in the stands after you score. Now, finally, to another game I want to tell you about. Houston got beat by Texas State. University of Houston, I don't know too much since Bill Yeoman's not coaching over there anymore. I do know that Texas State, I believe, is University of Texas freshman squad. Well, they beat you up, so congratulations on what figures will be a terrible, terrible year for you. And finally, Texas A&M. They're going to be facing Florida this week. Now, they got rained out of the game last week, and that's fine. The Hurricane didn't let them play. But this week, they're going to face Hurricane SEC. So their first game of the year is going to be against Will Muschamp in Florida. I expect them to get beat by 21 points. Welcome to the SEC, Texas A&M. That's your college football report from me, SEC guy.